snap it to the mouth. That girl put me in check.
What's up, YouTube? Hey, I'm back with another episode of I'm More Than a Rapper podcast. Man, we got Joe Head on here today. But look, you know what I'm saying? This ain't a promotional episode. It's a chop it up episode. And you already know we're going to keep that hot seat involved. Y'all love the hot seat. And you know the hot seat get hot. But before we tap into everything, man, I'm going to let him introduce himself. Then we're going to get into the two main questions that I asked all my two guests. And then we're going to get the hot seat rolling. Let them know a little bit about yourself and who you is.
Joe motherfucking Head, from Mobile, born in that bit, but go by Couple Joe with Joe on the internet.
Okay.
Sun in my eyes, but ain't nothing gonna change. Still the same, we shining on our own.
For sure, for sure. Hey, look, that melanin popping. That melanin popping in that sun. It beaming on us, man. But hey, look, we outside today, man. We're in nature. Y'all already know I do the pull-up podcast, the traveling podcast. So we outside. We taking in some fresh air, nature, the sun beaming, bouncing off that beautiful black skin that we got, you know what I'm saying? And we finna get everything cracking. Now I gotta ask them the first two questions that I asked all my new guests. How did we meet?
Met through a mutual friend, Maya. Real nigga.
Yeah.
So when you meet a real nigga through a real nigga, they're a real nigga.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, how you feel about me as an individual?
I think you solid as fuck. Like, from the first time I seen you, I felt like you were just a go-getter.
For sure.
Just a go-getter. Like, whatever the hell you put your mind to, you ain't no cap-ass motherfucker at all. I can see that from the first introduction I read.
I appreciate that. Okay. Alright, y'all. We got them main questions out the way. Buckle up. We finna hop into this motherfucking hot seat. You ready for the hot seat, man?
Sizzling.
Alright. Number one, okay, do you feel like lame people just watch Dragon Ball Z?
Lame people watch Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think everybody watch that shit. If you don't, you lying. You fucking lying. You fucking lying. I don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna talk about it. We talking about hood niggas, right? Black folk.
In general. In general. And like,
that's like people who say it's like.
Alright, so it's like if you lame for watching Dragon Ball Z.
You either like Prince or you lie.
Let's see.
You can give it from different perspectives.
What does the consensus say?
Like you just said, from the hood point of view, give it from that. Give the answer from that, and then give it from a universal point of view.
Okay, from a universal point of view,
yeah,
that shit martial arts. It's a story. It's a hero's tale. From a hood point of view, it's a whole bunch of niggas whooping on a whole bunch of ops. The ops pull up, they on the block. We gotta get them gone.
I mean, that is a way to look at it.
Yeah, that's why I fuck with it.
That's a way to look at it.
All anime, I was just talking to my partner earlier. All you gotta do is find you in the story.
That makes sense.
That's what I do. I find me in every story. That's why I like that shit. So I don't give a damn who made it, how they made it. I'm gonna find something I can relate to in this motherfucker.
That makes sense. All right, now, so the Dragon Ball Z watchers, the non-watchers, let me know how y'all feel about that.
Hello, that's a stock question that you ask everybody.
No, I just say like I just ask people different things. Actually, I studied my people before I asked them certain stuff, and I see you post a lot about that. I see you post a lot about that on your page. So
I fuck with the dragon.
Yeah. So I studied my people. Like some okay, my tactic is most of my hot seat questions are off the wall.
Okay.
But I strategize as in when I go down y'all page, I see what y'all post about the most, and then I ask y'all that because I want y'all viewers to know that this is real and we talking about stuff that you actually talk about on a daily. So I seen a couple Dragon Ball Z posts and I was like, well, let me throw this in here and see what would he say about that. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie to you though. Doing anything to an extreme level can make you look a little lame now. It don't matter what it is. You can't be extreme. If you too street and you just extreme with it, like nigga, you tough with your babies.
Oh, that's too much. That's too much.
That's lame.
That's too much.
Too much of anything you're lame before.
That's too much. That's
too much of anything. Anything now, you make black folk mad depending on how far you want to go with it, but too much of anything you're lame before.
You right. Okay. Number two. Question number two, you guys. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Would you smash a stud?
Alright, check this out. So I was blindsided. by a stud before.
What? How did
Because let me tell you something. I'm one of them innocent, ignorant niggas. If you tell me you want something, I'ma hold you to that. That's what you want. So I'm thinking she don't like niggas, right? But every time we link up, you got this story. Alright. So yeah, I got caught by one. So now I wouldn't smash a stud, but would a stud smash me? I got caught by one. I ain't like the way it felt.
Okay. Now I'm a little curious. Now I
feel used.
Now I just want to dig a little deeper in this.
She did too.
In this. I don't want to dig that deep now, but I want to dig a little deep in the question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you said she had a story. She was basically saying this and saying that. Mm-hmm. So was she more like me, or was she like, you got some that's more feminine
the reason why I felt taken advantage of is she was more like you, yes.
Oh my God.
But I mean, kind of like a junior you. She wasn't completely thugged out, but you could tell the direction she was going in. Like, not necessarily. She was guyish, but wasn't street. She was more nerdy with the guyish.
Okay.
Going back to the Dragon Ball Z shit.
Okay. Yeah, she just wanted some meat, man.
And I ain't got time for that. Yeah, Be upfront with me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And nothing wrong with it, but y'all already know how I feel about stud fuckers.
How you feel about stud fucker? You talking about like a habitual stud fucker or somebody who just got caught up in
I'm just saying a stud, like, okay, for me, I feel like studs shouldn't get fucked. Because if you a stud, you shouldn't get fucked. I feel like I'm against it. Like, they gonna be mad. Well, a lot of people not gonna be mad because they understand where I'm coming from.
I understand.
But my thing is, it's nothing wrong with being bisexual. Nothing wrong with that, because I mess with bisexual women. My thing is, be honest. And then also, if you
stud can be bisexual.
Hell no, all this new age shit. I don't think a stud should be bisexual because you're not a man, but you're a mass presenting woman. So if you want to get fucked by a man, put you some girl clothes on, or you can be tomboyish. You don't got to be. Don't label yourself a stud. Say I'm a tomboy. That's okay. If you're a tomboy, that's fine. You think you can get fucked by a man.
They're just like a sissy trying to get some pussy. That ain't gonna work.
But you know what? They do. You got some sissies that's daddies.
You know what? I'm gonna ask you a question. Why do black women have gay best friends, but use gay as an insult to attack someone's character?
And I be on that a lot too. I think it's like. I honestly don't understand it. I hate it. Because I always say, and listen when I say this carefully. I say this because I say we, not me, but I say we because it's a black culture thing. Yeah. They want men to be more open about their sexuality, but bash them when they find something out, so it makes some men not open about their sexuality. Is it right? No. Because it causes lots of friction in certain areas, but you're not allowing them to be honest about themselves, so they're hiding it.
I'm be honest, they don't open up to women. Like, a nigga you real close to, y'all homeboys, y'all been close y'all whole life, you gonna know what type of time your homeboy on.
Yeah, you gonna know.
They don't tell it to women.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because
and that's why they think we be gay. It's like, nah, I just knew my homeboy was on that type time.
Yeah.
That don't mean I was on that type time too.
You could be friends, and that's another thing. You, a heterosexual guy, can be friends with a gay guy. That don't mean, and my peers and the straight man that I'm very close to, they will always say, I'm comfortable with myself, so why is another man's sexuality bothering me? As long as that male don't come on to me, I'm fine. It's no boundaries being crossed. We all human at the end of the day. I know what I like. They like what they're like. So it's just like the women, they do a lot of, some of them do a lot of, it's messed up for real.
It's messed up because men have this stigma that they down low. But it's a lot of down low and deadbeat is always thrown at men, but it's a lot of down low and deadbeat women.
It is. You know
what I'm saying?
And I done ran across a couple.
You in the club rubbing on the homegirl pussy. It's like, that's right. I don't think so.
I was in prison with some women who was getting ate and baked. Then got out of prison and went straight back to men, or they got pregnant, but they was gay for the state. A couple of them in Mobile, and a couple of them not in Mobile.
I know
it's like that, but I'm saying, like you said, like you said, it's women doing the same thing. It is. I've seen it with my own eyes.
But one thing I will say about a woman, if you call her out on munching carpet, she'll admit it. She'll admit that she gay. If you tell a nigga who been up the road that's gay, they ain't trying to hear. And I don't see how niggas so anti-snitch but pro-gay.
Yeah.
But they against being gay, but they so pro-gay.
Yeah.
But you anti-snitch. I don't get it.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's just like it's a gray area. But I try to understand. I tell people all the time, I'm not for what you may think is right. I'm for what I feel is right.
Right.
So I'm black, but I don't agree with everything black do. I'm
Not
a
at all.
woman, but I don't agree with everything women do. I'm gay, but I don't agree with everything gay people do.
Same thing my cousin said.
I agree with what I feel like is right. I'm not gonna treat you any lesser because you're a man and I don't like me. Cause guess what? Joe head ain't did me wrong. Joe head ain't did nothing to me. So I'm respect you just as well as you respect me. That shit. That's just simple as that. All right, you guys. Number 3. If you smashing a woman, do you supposed to help her pay her bills?
What type of smashing?
Like on a
regular
yeah,
basis?
on a regular. I consider smashing on a regular basis. And I just know one, two times and you know what I'm saying, deal with them like consecutively, you know, you doing it, you know, throughout the month, couple of months, like just say 3 to 6 months, you know, y'all smashing. You consider helping her, you supposed to help her with her bills?
You said the perfect thing when you said I'm gonna do what I consider is right. And it's like, it depends on what she got going on. I don't feel like I'm obligated to do anything. But if I'm sitting here in your house every other night, I'm gonna pay something. I don't care if it's a phone bill or water. Cause let's just be honest, outside of rent, light bill, car note, and car insurance, everything else is payable.
True.
You grown as fuck, so you should be able to take care of your own rent, your own car note, your own car insurance. That light bill, stupid. After that, you probably do need help.
True.
I get it. Water bill ain't gonna be nothing about 50, 60. Your water bill higher than $75. We need to have an intervention. You don't need help.
Yeah.
You too clean, bitch. You got a bust pipe or something. But there's no way that you can give me what I want. I don't give you nothing of what you want. Nah, that lame as fuck. If you ask me, so I pay something.
That's right.
And I was talking about that earlier. Putting gas in the bitch car, buying her some food is not doing something for her. That basically fuck. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. Cause look, I want you to come see me, so why not gas up? I ain't gonna want you hungry, so why not feed you?
You wasn't gonna make it if I didn't put the gas in the car.
Point. Take notes. Take notes for you. For some of y'all. And for some of y'all women, understand food and gas is not. It's not tricking. It's really not help.
No, I'm fucking with you. We vibe.
That's just something. Like you're really not getting them from gas and food is basically what I'm saying.
You did not get over. I was gonna eat anyway.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, think bigger. Think bigger, please. Okay, number 4. How do you feel about religion?
It's a lot of different ways I can attack that question. Because now when I was younger, like 22, 23, I was so pissed off at it. I thought it controlled people. And now it still does.
Definitely.
But you can religify anything. Music could be your religion.
Yeah.
Crystals, cars, bitches, money. You can religify anything.
Science too. That's
Definitely.
a big religion now.
But see, folks don't understand that that's a religion. But you know what I think the biggest religion on the planet is? Clout.
Now that you say it.
And you know what? Every other religion is tied into that. Because everybody want to be the one. I want to be the one to say that I found the way. I want my church to be the church. I want my people to be the people. It's always this dick pulling ass competition that I'm not with. Very so often do you see different people from different religious backgrounds get together and do something for specific communities. They always fight over documentation.
True.
Why in the fuck is we fighting over the documentation when you look at the common denominators? All I'm saying the same shit.
True. And
live and let live.
And you want to know something about you Christian?
I don't have a religion. I would be called an alchemist.
Okay.
I just do whatever worked for me at the time period because different energy signals in the season, you do different shit for different seasons.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. And then when I say this, I want to say this too. Before I say what I was finna say about Christianity, what he just said, I'm fine with that. See, I don't judge, mistreat anyone for that. You could be an atheist.
Yeah,
if you good to me, I'm good. That don't make you no bad person. Your religion does not dictate you a bad because you got some people who don't believe in nothing and they're great humans. And you cool. And then you got some Christians are terrible fucking people. And I'm not saying I like because that's what I'm born. I'm born and raised a Christian. That's what I was raised in, and I'm still that. But I'm to the point to where I'm older and I do my own research. And what I was just finna say about, and I'm like I said, I'm still Christian. That's not gonna change because that's what's installed in me.
Right.
But my mind is open enough to know to respect other people's religion, just like what you said. I ain't there to say, oh, well, let me get you off it. No, that don't dictate you as a person. But one thing I do know. Go back to what you said was they don't come together and do nothing really. And if you pay attention, you ain't gonna never see pastors. And I'm talking from Christianity. Have you ever seen a pastor speak on political or Black Lives Matter?
You know why they?
Now I know why. I know why. But I was just
that 501c3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have so if you. My thing is for people. If you such godly, and I'm not saying that you're not, but if you said thank you, if you such you're so God, you can't even speak on Black Lives Matter in public, but you want to do it behind closed doors. You can't even speak on a political topic, but you want to speak on and go vote behind closed doors because you don't want them to stop that money.
No, they're gonna stop that tax break.
That's
they don't pay tax.
That's what I'm saying. So look, it's affecting the money. They don't have to pay taxes. They don't have to do that. But guess what? If they stop that, they got to come out the pocket with that money.
They wouldn't be qualified as 501c3 no more.
So it's all consists of money. So just think about it. You can't really see, and you know we ain't lying. Look, God and gave us a breeze. Took the sun.
When you walk in the spirit walk with you. I ain't cap. I've been on this type time.
That's what I'm saying. So you mean to tell me? You standing for something, but the money's still controlling you.
Man, I never understood. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you why I even came up with the topic that I came up with today. Because sometimes I speak to make a point. Sometimes I speak just because I'm bored and I want you to shut the fuck up.
That's the last question of the day.
That's the last question. Well, we gonna get to it, but everything we saying leading to that shit so perfectly. But it was a barbershop conversation that we had. And sometimes something sounds so right logically, but you don't be led in your spirit to do that shit. Like, it makes sense, but it's just something in your spirit telling you not to do it. Next time you know, you get a bigger blessing than that.
Yeah.
And like I said, we'll go into the last question and talk about that shit more, but I don't understand how people can have a religion, believe in that religion tell them to love people, yet they choose not to love people.
Right.
And they tell you they do, but they don't.
And some of them will hate me just because of what I like. Some of them don't now. The real ones don't, but the what do you say, hypocritical, they do. But this another thumper for another day. And like I said, it's another thumper for another day, but if you know what the original Bible verse was, then you wouldn't even hate me so bad.
No, man.
You want not the original. We know what the one that's now, but the original verse has been changed. You wouldn't hate me so bad if y'all really knew the original, boy. But that's another thumper for another day, and they're gonna be puzzling. They're gonna be puzzling about that one. So number 5. If you caught an STD, would you tell your girl, or would you wait till she gets symptoms, go get checked in, and tell you that she has an STD?
Now you said these questions is based on your who the fuck did you talk to?
No. I say some of now this was just an off the wall. Like this shit, okay, this is off the wall question.
We're gonna go cut to the chase. I'm gonna tell her.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell her, cause first off, like you just got to go eat that egg, man. You gonna eat that egg.
All right, cool. Short, simple, and sweet. But to answer your question, the Dragon Ball, that was based off you. But these questions about you being a guy, I just asked that because I know some niggas are filthy. They just won't say nothing.
Some awesome. I ain't gotta go to the doctor because
Yeah.
if my girl go to the doctor
I'm
and she
straight.
clean, we
Yeah,
clean.
so it's just because you know some niggas.
But that only works when you faithful.
See what I'm saying? So it's like I'm like, okay, let me throw this in here. So yeah, all right, number 6, and we got 2 more questions, y'all. In the podcast episode is over with for today. All right, number 6, this one right here.
Fuck wrong.
Do you feel like a big girl special just because she got a nose ring?
Hey, check this out. They all, but this one particular motherfucker wasn't special. Alright, now check this out. I love them big. I love them wide. But if I find out you stupid, bitch, you better hide, because I'm gonna cuss your ass out. So check this out. Hey, baby, boo. So check this out. Huh? Okay, my children won't be stars.
That's cool. They just kill.
My children won't be stars. I guess they think it's a life worth living. I found out very young. It's not. So, but yeah, this particular girl, what did she say to me? Oh, here's what it is. I don't even be on that shit, man.
Yeah.
I got a bitch. I be flirting to sell shit. I flirt with you. You think I'm cute? You might buy something from me.
Yeah.
She thought it was like that.
Yeah.
And was trying to play hard to get. I don't want you. I want you to buy something from me.
Yeah, make that bread.
Yeah, so she thought she was special.
Because she had that nose ring.
Nah, she thought she was special because of whoever the fuck she is. Because I know some big bitches with some nose rings and they special. And I got something special for you. Anything you can buy.
Alright, number 7, you guys. We got one more question. Number 7, did you check my new video out, Juicy?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You had too much ass in there.
Yeah, you know,
Perfect
promo.
thumbnail.
Yeah, yeah. You know, promo going crazy right now. Alright. Number 8. The last question on the podcast. And when we asked this question before I leave, you guys, you already know I'm going to pin his links in the description box once this uploaded, so that way if you all feeling Joe head, you can hit his links and it's going to take you directly to his page. You can give him a follow and learn more about
And my real
himself.
name is Joe Head, Joseph Head. I do not smoke no motherfucking Joe. If another motherfucker younger than 25 come to me, bitch, we don't even call Joe smokers Joe Heads. We call him Joe Smoker. I'm Joe Head Jr.
Yeah,
right?
that's just a slang we use here in Mobile, Alabama. So
on the south side of Mobile, Alabama.
South side.
Because anytime somebody call me that shit, I know where they from.
Facts. Alright, y'all. So make sure y'all pay attention to his links. So that way you all will be able to go check him out on a personal level and give him some follows. So the last question of today is, who do you think the most corrupt in the government, poor or wealthy?
Alright, the government, poor, or wealthy. I think, alright, put it like this. You know how we come together as black people. And don't get me wrong, I know who our enemy is. I get it. But it's getting to the point now where that shit fall on deaf ears. People talking about how corrupt the government is. When these regular Joe Schmoes we know on the street, if they had government positions, they'd be just as corrupt. And I was telling you earlier, the bottom reflect the top.
Yeah.
So you can talk about the president, you can talk about these secret families that run the world, but your average trapper or your average business owner scheme the same way.
Yeah.
And that's what I really feel in my heart. And go back to what I was saying earlier, we're having this conversation. And just to keep it short, sweet, and simple, motherfuckers like the insurance companies are scams. And I'm like, they damn sure live.
Yeah.
And he was like, shit, ain't no way in hell I get in the wreck and not get no money from it. I pretend like my back hurt, whoop the whoop. And I'm like, I get what you're saying. Of course you're supposed to get that bread. But if the insurance company is so corrupt, what's the difference between you scamming? I'm not telling you not to get your money.
Yeah, not to, yeah.
But just from a spiritual point of view.
Yeah.
If we saying they evil and corrupt and the practices that they doing are so wrong, what kind of heart you got to open up yourself to do something similar?
What?
And bro was telling me, but you was saying you spiritual. I never said I had a good spirit.
True.
So if I can admit that I don't have one, is it time for you to admit that you don't have one?
True.
Once I realized that I was corrupt, I stopped looking at the government all crazy. Cause I damn sure charge you $250 for a zip.
Yeah.
I know I will.
Yeah.
And I don't have to.
And that's what I was just gonna say when you asked that question. Now, is my spirit right all the time? No.
And it's not supposed to be.
That's what I'm saying. But is it right? Like for certain things, children, disabled, old, absolutely. But when it comes down to that certain things, and that's only because with me personally, that's because I done been to prison, so I'm kind of skeptical of a lot of shit.
You've been to a whole nother world.
Yeah, so
you had to change your whole mindset.
So it's like certain shit I want to, like when that PPP loan came out, even though people didn't go to prison, but guess what? I was so scared because I done been there, and I know if I get in trouble again, they gonna hide my black ass. So I'm like, I wanted to, but I couldn't. And I'm saying everybody's still out here walking. Some people, because some that got skinned up.
The ones that hit big.
And then I'm thinking, like, in my mind, I didn't want to be that. But certain stuff, like you just said, in a wreck, hell yeah, my back, my leg hurt. Oh yeah. And the reason why I would do that, because like you said, they gonna get their money out top for that wreck. Why shouldn't I get no money too? And then also, they take. Not saying that we know better, but they take. Why the fuck we can't take too? We take it from a bigger scale. I'm looking at it like that.
And I understand. I've been looking at it like that my whole life, but since I became a father, it's just, I ain't saying I'm just all into this shit. It's just an inkling of a thought that I had. If you hate something so much, can you make certain decisions here and now that slowly turns you into the thing that you claim you hate?
Maybe. I'm only saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm only saying maybe, and only like I said, the only reason I say maybe is because I won't cross the line. Even though I'm a dude, like I said, that a wreck, that's wrong. I'm scamming, but I'm not saying it's wrong. We just being 100. It's wrong, but going over to scamming of something for a child or scamming, because you got some people who scam elderly people, some people who scam disabled people, some people who will take food out of a child's mouth. That line, I'm not finna cross that. So you see what I'm saying? So I'm not to that level of corruption, but a big pharmaceutical, a big government, I'm down for that because they take. But like I said, it's a line with me now.
But I'm gonna tell you why I look at it so different. It's because, like, big pharma, big government.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you about a tactic I learned in the military, right? In order to kill your enemy, you have to dehumanize your enemy.
True.
So they didn't call the Vietnamese people, they just call them Charlies, Victor Charlies. If you give them a name, a moniker, they're less human.
Like a yang.
Like a yang. So when we say big pharma, we're not looking at it's 10 shareholders who have families too. And they doing what they gotta do to get that bread. And they competing with another multi-billion-dollar company. And we might hit their ass for that one lick and that shatter their company. What? Get down! I'm already busy, then you fucking with me, then you probably finna get hurt. Get your ass down.
I get it. I left her ass up the tree for a reason.
We say big pharma, we say these big companies, but really it's just small room of shareholders. People with a bunch of money who feel the same way about life as we do, they just have different values. But if you was to look at it from opposite perspective, they're the same type of people. They just got to a certain point, monetarily.
Yeah. Like you said, becoming who we hate. That's why I said I understand. See, I'm an open thought. As we sit here talking,
once you get to that money, you gotta do anything. Because when you broke, you'll do anything to get it.
Yeah.
Once you got it, you'll do anything to keep it.
Yeah. That's why I said I understand what you're saying. I get it. I'm agreeing with you. I get it. I totally get what you're saying. Like, that's why I said for me, I'm just glad that I know I still got a little human decency left.
Right.
That I won't cross that line.
But I will say this. Tony had a line that he didn't want to cross. He said no women, no children, right?
And that's a line that
But the thing about it is if you look at evil for evil, you say you won't kill a woman, you won't kill a child. But you got to think about how negatively you're affecting this woman and this child's life by killing his father. So you could have, you claiming that it's a line you won't cross, but you still causing pain, and then you could have saved your own life by just playing by the same rules you was already playing by. So it's like we have integrity, and I think we are nothing without it. But sometimes we can be loyal to a fault.
True.
When you